today, yesterday. He's there. So the award is named after him. Like, how do you wrap that up? So, that's the case I would make for him. If you're talking about who is the most valuable, overall, most valuable, a player doesn't get more valuable than that guy. Now, to your point, there's the Andre Iguodala situation. The whole series switched when Steve Kerr decided that he was going to start a guy who hadn't started all season for him in place of one of his bigs in order to force and make sure that the tempo change was definite. You got 5 dudes on the court that can all rebound the basketball without passing it and immediately push the basketball. Guys who spread the floor. He allowed them to spread the floor as well. So it helped Steph start clearing up a little bit after game 2. You saw what happened at the end of, game 3. That's when Steph started clicking. And then it proceeded from there. His game opened up a little bit. Clay's never opened up. And, for whatever people want to talk about, like they had a meme of him sitting on the bench smiling after he fouled out. I don't know what happened to him in these playoffs, like making these real immature plays on defense, like collecting all these fouls, these early fouls, and not allowing himself to get into the rhythm of the game, or even if he was in the rhythm of the game, making these fouls that would have Steve Kerr or force him to pull him out of the ball game. But he fouled out last night with only something like 5-7 points, something like that, some single-digit number. But I want people to understand that Iman Shumpert ain't no punk now. Like, the guy who's guarding him ain't no punk, or who drew the assignment for the most part. That's what he's there for. They ain't bring Iman Shumpert in to get no buckets. They need a perimeter defender, and that's what he does, and that's what he is. He's pretty damn good at it. Not saying that Clay couldn't have played better. Of course he could have. But at this point, it's all rudimentary. It makes no never mind now. They are the champions. The Golden State Warriors are the champions of the 2015 NBA season, and it is what it is. Now, Steph, let's talk about him not getting any votes. Like I said, Andre Iguodala got 7 of the 11. LeBron got 4 of the 11. And Steph got 0. Steph ended up averaging 26, 6, and 5. 26 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. In the deciding game, he went 25, 8, and 6. 27% from 3. 39 overall in the series, but didn't really shoot the 3 ball particularly well last night. I for one, thought they were going to give it to Steph. I thought the last 3 games, or the last 2 and a quarter game, would have elevated him. And I thought the Iguodala free throw situation was gonna cause him to disqualify himself, for lack of a better word. But it didn't happen that way. And it ended up, part of it is too that you pretty much got a better story out of it. You got this story of the ultimate team, the ultimate sacrifice made by a guy like what's his name? Andre Iguodala. I want you guys to hear something. I want you guys to hear what Draymond Green said about Andre Iguodala. I found this very, very intriguing.
Andre is that guy that we all look to when everything going bad, So somebody will say, "Oh, Draymond," and try to give me credit for being a leader, But we all look to Andre.
I mean, that's big, and this is something that I don't know that I've heard that throughout the season. I see exactly what he's talking about. Everyone talks about Draymond. I talk about Draymond being the heart and soul of the team. But when he turned and said, "Nah, the dude I look to is the unheralded dude, the dude that has chosen, or not chosen, but he's chosen to take a back seat and go away from what he's been used to for over a decade in his career, starting for an NBA basketball club, understanding that this team that he's on is special enough to accomplish the ultimate goal." And to his credit, calculated risk. We talk about it all the time with players, professional players. Who the hell is Welvin? Coop, who is Welvin?
These backs.
Oh, the little special dude. See, you don't make me say the stuff I'm not supposed to say because I don't know what the politically correct thing is to do with that. That's who to do. Welvin.
Yeah, Welvin the Great.
Oh, and he's great. That's pretty outstanding. I'll go with it. Whatever. So on to today. There's been some things going on with LeBron James. I think it's foolery. I think at this point, if you're on that side of things still, where you got this whatever kind of malice you got or whatever kind of ill will towards this dude, just imagine your NBA Finals if something happens to him. That's where the perspective I'm looking at it from. Like he made it bearable because without him, first of all, this thing ends like 2 games ago, and then you gotta watch J.R. Smith lead somebody. This dude that comes to work on a hover-round or whatever it's called, a hovercraft or whatever. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. I'm good. Like, what I tell you guys the other day, as soon as I saw that, series is over. You know why? That boy's mind ain't nowhere where it's supposed to be. Nowhere. Saw him yesterday, leaving the joint on the same joint yesterday, dapping folks up like what you did something. Yeah, all he did to all of you guys, yeah, is JR all over your faces again at the end of that game. Because I know some of y'all start easing up on the edge of your seat like, oh, my God, they about to come back. No, they not. The numbers told you that. 50, 57, 8, 9, something like that, and if they ever get up on you by 15, it's a wrap. Yeah, the numbers tell you that. And then, trust me, J.R. Smith is not the one that's going to make it an exception at that point. The dude wearing number 23 may have, but no, not J.R. Nah. So if any of you thought that this was going to be something like this is going to be something epic like like Rodney Perry talked about yesterday, yeah, it's going to end in a whole bunch of drama and the referees going blah, 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 and then Hollywood's going to happen on Sunday or Friday. I don't know what you guys doing on Friday. I know what you ain't doing, watching NBA basketball. That's not happening. Yeah, because the better team just won. LeBron James did his thing. Actually, I got some sound from LeBron as well. He talked about where the team needs to go from here.
For me, it's never a success if you go out losing. We put ourselves in, back where this franchise need to be, being a contender. But we still got a lot of work to do.
He also talked about what everyone seems to have on their mind, his 2-4 record in finals.
I've been on the short end of this 4 times and been able to win it twice. It's really it's no great feeling when you lose. One thing you can do is just try to pick yourself back up whenever that time may be, and then just go at it again.
God, I would hate those other dudes if I was him. Like, at the very end of the day, okay, none of you dudes are Kyrie. None of you dudes are Kevin Love. But, come on, who's going to be a professional? Who's going to do that? And just make open buckets? Like, who's going to volunteer for that job? Because, like, now, apparently, Rob, JR is going to opt out.
Okay.
Yeah. I think JR is owed like $6.4 million next year. Yeah, opt out, homeboy. Watch what happens. Watch what happens to that 6.4. It's going to immediately turn to 4.6 on you. And you're like, what happened? No, that's supposed to go up. Yeah, you're JR, dude. Yeah, so all you people who had these grandiose ideas of, oh, man, all it took was for JR to leave New York. Nah. Hashtag JR gon' JR. No matter where he's at. He was on the moon. He's gon' JR. Like, what do they always say? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior.
Yep.
Well, there it is. There it is. You depend on him if you want to. Go ahead and depend on Matthew Dellavedova if you want to. Because like I told you, and I told Mark Cooper, yeah, we're looking at a footnote. That's who he is. Matthew Dellavedova, the footnote. In 5 years, you won't even remember this dude's name. Yeah, you be calling that dirty dude from Australia. You know, the dude that was diving on the ground all the time. What's his name? Exactly. Because he's not meant for this. That dude ain't built for this for real. It's like anything else. He can give you spurts or something because he's an NBA player. Yeah. But the real dude was in the hospital. The real NBA point guard was in the hospital, and we didn't get a chance to see that. And I'm gonna make that point again later on when we talk about something else, another topic that's come up today, as far as the way that these teams have been, let's say, constructed. Yeah, the way these teams have been constructed. This is Sports Kings Live. I'm Big Mike. The other voice that you hear is Rob Calloway. We're on Spreaker.com. Also, the Spreaker app via your Windows, your Apple, or your Android device. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live as we prepare here in the next couple of minutes to welcome in the one and only Bonecrusher to the show. We're going to get his thoughts on everything that happened, last night, the series as a whole, find out what he thinks of what side of the whole LeBron, issue he's on. Me and Bonecrusher might get into an argument today, dude. Bonecrusher might yell at me today. Yeah, he might yell at me today, dude. I just have this I've kind of just got this little feeling within me that
About what?
just because, man, I just think I'll explain. It's based on a post that he had early this morning. I think probably one of the first things I saw when I woke up this morning, and I'm gonna ask him about it. And I think I think he and I are on different sides of certain things, man. I think so. So, yeah, if you want to hear Bonecrusher yell at me, I'm not guaranteed this is going to happen, but there's a chance. Can we say that there's a chance that Bonecrusher yells at Big Mike today about what happened last night. We're going to ask him about Falcons, Hawks. He's an ATL boy, so I think he's hashtag true to Atlanta. Because everything got to be a hashtag, don't it? Hashtag. Get a chance to talk to him about that. I also want to talk to you guys about the coaches involved in the series. All three of them, as has been pointed out to me via my social media accounts. Apparently, one guy got Tony Dungy'd, as I like to call it. I don't know. We'll definitely have that discussion. And don't forget, I got a huge surprise for Rob. Dude, when this happened today, it was like the skies opened up. And the sports guys said, "Oh," and then they said, "Let's go! Turn up! Turn up! Yeah, they said that too. And Rob, you're gonna be very happy with me. There's gonna be a long time between today and the next time you yell at me, dude, because of what I'm about to do for you today, dude. Just know that. Yeah, just know that, dude. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know you can't. You're anticipating it now, and it is gonna be great. Now watch what happens when I do it. You're gonna be like, "Oh, whatever. I already knew that." And it's gonna just fall flat on my face. Watch. That's what's gonna happen because I'm so excited about it. It's just gonna deflate like a like a old balloon,
football,
right?
Like a Patriots football,
like that. You know what? No, we don't need to take a break right now.
Hey,
go ahead.
like last night, I don't even think the clock hit 00 before our boy Ryan Cameron was on Twitter talking about, all right, now the season is over. Next year, it's all about the Hawks.
Might as well. Yeah, we might as well. I mean, we got to figure out what they're going to do in the offseason, man. We got to figure out, free agency-wise, what's going to happen. I saw I didn't get I don't know if it's going to be somewhere soon or anything, but I saw Satonia had a sit-down with DeMar Carroll. I'm interested to see what she asked him because there's some questions, some things I want to know, but I'm kind of curious to see what exactly she.
If the questions that you looking for aren't answered, are you gonna be disappointed? Are you gonna be disappointed?
Nah, because I understand she might have a different agenda than we have. I mean, maybe on an entertainment type agenda more so than a sports agenda, and that's fine, But there's certain things. Huh? Nah, not like that, dude. I ain't gonna do her like that. She ain't gonna do that situation. But I'm sure she has somebody helped her out with the questions. But there's just certain things that, as they relate to DeMar Carroll and some other players that are going to be available in free agency, that maybe you can afford to let DeMar Carroll go get paid, and still subsequently replace him. These are things that we can talk about, on down the road as after the draft and as free agency starts up. and things of that nature. This is Sports Kings Live on Big Mike. He's Rob Calloway. We're being heard via